Assalamu alaikum. So today we will discuss the esophagus, which is present in the superior and the posterior mediastinum. We will discuss its constrictions, its relation with the structures in the mediastinum, its arterial supply and the venous drainage. So let's start it. So first of all, it is present in the superior and posterior mediastinum. So constrictions. So there are four constrictions of the esophagus. We will discuss them here. The first constriction is at its origin. The second is the aortic constriction due to the arch of aorta. Aortic, which will be due to arch of aorta. The third constriction is bronchial. As the name indicates, bronchial, it is related to the lung, so it is due to the left lung. And the fourth constriction is diaphragmatic. Which is the point at which it is entering the diaphragm through the esophageal hiatus in the diaphragm. Okay. Now we will see the esophagus in the form of a diagram. First of all, we will draw it. This is the diaphragm. Okay. Here will be aorta, arch of aorta. Okay. First of all, on its posterior side are T1 to T4 vertebra. Means it is present here, is present anterior to the T1 to T4 vertebra. These are the vertebrae. Then it is pushed toward the right side or toward the midline of the body by the arch of aorta. This was arch of aorta. Okay. Then it will be present anterior to left lung. This will be left lung and it is present anterior to left lung. Then it will move posteriorly. Here now it is posterior to two structures are here. The one is left atrium of the heart and the pericardium. Then it will enter into the esophageal hiatus anterior to aorta. And this was esophageal hiatus in diaphragm. So this is a schematic diagram of the esophagus. Now we will see their constrictions also here. So first constriction will be here at its origin. Okay. Second constriction is here where it is pushed toward the median plane by the arch of aorta. Third constriction is here at this point where it is pushed anteriorly by the left lung, and fourth constriction is here at the point where it enters to the diaphragm through esophageal hiatus. These are the four constrictions. And now we will see the blood supply. First of all, the arteries, arterial supply of esophagus. Okay. So the cervical part of the esophagus, it is supplied by inferior thyroid artery. Inferior thyroid artery. And the thoracic part, it will be supplied by the esophageal branch of thoracic aorta. Esophageal branch of thoracic aorta. And the abdominal part of the esophagus, it is supplied by the esophageal branch of left gastric artery. Branch of left gastric artery. Okay. So this is the arterial supply of the esophagus. Now we will see the venous supply, venous drainage. So the upper part of the esophagus is drained through brachiocephalic vein. The middle part is drained through azygous vein, and the lower part is drained through hemiazygous vein. And one thing also, you must remember the level at which the esophagus is entering into the esophageal hiatus. This level is the level of T10 vertebra. Okay. T10, at the level of T10 vertebra, the esophagus enters into the esophageal hiatus to pass through diaphragm. So this is about the esophagus, its blood supply, constrictions, and its relation with several structures. Now we can easily identify the structure which are present posterior to it are the thoracic vertebrae, then the left lung. The structure which are present anterior to it are the left atrium of the heart and the pericardium. Structure which are present only on its right side. So here is the left lung, so here will be the right lung. Okay, so the right lung is present, it is on its right side. Structures which are on its left side, so that will be the arch of aorta. We can easily define or easily tell about the relations of the esophagus with the several structures in the mediastinum. Thank you.